Live, bro.
What up? We are back for blood. We are back, and we
You trying to
back
kill
for blood.
somebody, bro?
I ain't trying to kill nobody.
Goodness.
Just telling
Goodness.
everybody
I didn't
we
know
back
you
and
was
we
this type of person. And watch who you go into business with, folks.
Yeah.
Go get me in a
Yes,
RICO charge.
Rico
Suave is what they call them.
Let sucker think he good. Sucker think he can whoop me, and I know he can't whoop me.
Bro, I gotta watch that movie
again.
Boy. Dude, teeth was like hanging like his
teeth was all out, bro.
Was like pointing at you. Charlie says Cosmic Cube DLC for Adventures 6/22. So that comes out in 9 days.
Cosmic Cube, what is that?
I guess that's one of the DLCs that they showed during the
It's gonna be a small one, then.
DLC setting up the debut of who? Yeah, 50 seconds.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Is the Cosmic Cube one of the Infinity Stones?
Mm-hmm. Unless they call it the Tesseract, which was a cube. Something different. I don't know.
Oh, they said they might be introducing Vision.
Yeah. They showed Loki. You remember one of them cutscenes you had with Thor? It was like a little Thor joint. They showed Loki and you never saw him again. So I guess they got to go back to that too or answer that question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who the hell is talking?
Oh, me.
I didn't even know she was in here. Hi.
Hey.
Well, fine then.
You hear me like, who the hell is talking?
Yeah, I heard something. I'm like,
welcome
what?
to the Back 4 Blood PvP Showcase. If you don't already know, Back 4 Blood is an upcoming 4-player co-op zombie shooter made by the creators of Left 4 Dead. Today we're diving deeper into the new PvP mode called Swarm. Piece it all together. Before we get there, though, let's start off with the reveal of a brand new PvP trailer and see what it's like in action.
Figure your game, man.
Man, I've been waiting on this for years, okay?
4v4 versus P. Did I read that right? I don't know. Maybe I read that wrong.
They call them cleaners now, huh?
That's one down.
The cleaners are the good guys?
Mm-hmm.
Back off!
On my mission, no prescription, shoot for number 1. Start a riot, won't keep quiet. I'm
surrounded.
Heart is pumping, keep it coming. Better roll
Help!
it high.
This is what happens when you don't stick together.
I was born for this.
Oh, goodness. You getting jumped.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a monster. I'm a
This is a day one for you, Nina.
my demon.
Man, it's already pre-ordered. I got the countdown on the PlayStation right now.
When does this come out?
Halloween.
It's on Game Pass, though. You get that nice little freebie for a little bit.
What is a beta on Game Pass?
No, it's gonna launch on Game Pass day one.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were saying it's on Game Pass now.
No.
I recognize some of these boards, though.
I wouldn't even be on here, bro. I'd be playing it right now.
Listen.
My man got an outside
one.
one.
Contact me.
You got that hemorrhoid head going.
My man had herpes on the head.
Oh,
That's the hurt. August 5th for the beta.
That looks intense. So there you have it, guys. Back for Blood's PvP mode Swarm. To hear more about it and to take a deep dive into the gameplay and the mechanics, we have Turtle Rock's lead game designer on Back for Blood, Brandon Yanez. Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration of this new PvP mode and what makes it fun? And
double chin and everything.
Of course, so just like our previous titles, we really enjoy bringing new ideas to the table while retaining the spirit of the genre that we're working in. So Back for Blood's PvP is heavily inspired
something
by
popped out his
previous
head
titles.
when she blew him up. That's
Survival,
nasty.
fast
What?
action, massive monsters,
I just want to. I want to play
so our
that
goal
zombie with
is
that
to
giant
balance
arm
the
right
fun
there.
PvP mode with just as much replayability.
I think he's supposed to replace
So
the
what's
tank.
the structure of the PvP like? Do you play in rounds? Can you play as both cleaners and ridden in one match, or are we swapping between the two?
Yeah, so it's played as a best-of-3 match. Teams of 4 take turns swapping between the ridden and cleaner players. The job of the cleaners is to scavenge supplies, find a good place on the map to fortify their position, and try to last as long as they can. The ridden's main objective is to kill the cleaners as fast as they can. So this is achieved by choosing the right ridden to counter the other team's strategy,
said this already.
using
Is this
mutation
crossplay?
upgrades, and by coordinating attacks with
Yeah,
players
it's
in
gotta be
place. As the
crossplay.
round progresses, the swarm moves in, so this increases the size of the ridden attacks and shrinks the playable space, sometimes forcing the cleaners out of their favorable positions, right? So when a cleaner team is wiped from the field, the points are scored for how long they survive. Then both teams swap, and then they go at it from the other side. The team that runs the clock the longest as the cleaners is the winner.
Now, I understand you can play
wild.
as all the different cleaners,
She was like-
co-op and PvP. Do you have a favorite character that you play as?
So I have a couple. I play Mom a lot. She's a badass with a sawed-off
I play
shotgun.
Mom
She
a
adds
lot.
a lot of survivability to the team. She can also instantly help teammates that have fallen during battle. All of our cleaners have special perks, so that one is hers.
Let's jump into another trailer that goes
chunks
a little
out there,
more in
dude.
depth on the Ridden's progression through PvP. Check it out.
Shotguns for everything on Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah.
Everything. If you got your hand on a shotgun
I like the automatic
in
joint.
Left 4 Dead, yeah.
The Reeker, the Wretch.
A wretch exploder.
Exploder? Okay, I thought
This looks fun.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Copied the boomer. I love it.
They called it discharge, bro.
Stinger. Stalker. Hawker. That's disgusting. Tall boy crusher.
Oh, you get to power up the. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Brandon, we just saw that each different Ridden has their own variants as well as their own mutations on each variant. So can you expand a little more on these special abilities and how they work?
Sure. So at the start of each round, players can choose between 9 playable Ridden, each with their own unique abilities. So for example, the Stalker can pounce a player and pull them away from their team, or an Exploder can time their detonation in the middle of a group of cleaners and fling them all in separate directions.
Now, knowing that each Ridden has these different abilities, how do they change and improve throughout a match and improve the Ridden's chance of winning?
So as the Ridden battle against the cleaners, they gain points. They can spend these points on team-wide upgrades called mutations. Mutations upgrade and improve a lot of different things on the Ridden side, from adding effects to their abilities. They might buff the common AI waves in size and strength. So the really cool thing is so they affect the whole team, and they persist between rounds. So as a Ridden team starts to coordinate their upgrades, things can get pretty wild.
What are some strategies that the Ridden team can take on in order to get a leg up on the competition?
If the cleaners are really sticking together, you can swap to the Wretch and vomit on their location. That's going to cause them to spread out, right? This is going to open up a whole bunch
Copied the
of opportunities
boomer.
for your other Ridden
I like
players
that.
to attack, right?
I'm gonna just
if,
vomit on your
you get them
location,
spread out
bro.
and there's a Stalker nearby, Stalker used the Chaos to grab one of the cleaners and drag them off into the swarm. The Wretch's vomit also slows their victims, so if a tall boy who's naturally pretty slow can attack one of those slowed characters, they're going to really be able to pummel them. Another good one is if a exploder waits for a cleaner to go revive their friend, they can use that as an opportunity to charge in and detonate on them, sending them flying and doing a massive amount of damage.
Ooh, sounds pretty brutal. So with that being said, which is your favorite Ridden to play as?
That has to be the tall boy. It's pretty easy to pick up and play, and I have a lot of fun hitting cleaners across the map.
Speaking of fun, let's talk about weapons now. Throughout the trailers,
who are the
you see
cleaners?
A number of different weapons. Can you go a little
Yeah, the
bit
cleaners
into
are the
what those weapons are and how they work?
Why do they call them
We
cleaners?
really wanted to expand on the amount of choices the player has.
Why do they call them
Back
cleaners?
for blood with
That's
the
'cause they
weapons. So, of
cleaning
course,
up the
there's
area.
stun guns, shotguns,
Yeah.
LMGs, SMGs, sniper rifles, and a whole bunch of other types of
Okay.
weapons, each with sort of like a
The game
unique
does look
character.
fun. I never
feel to
really
them.
played
Now, how deep does
this
this weapon
series, but
customization go?
this
I
looks
really
fun.
want to know. What are some of the different attachments and options, and how do they change the gameplay overall?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of different customization options for your weapons. So throughout the world, you can find scopes, silencers, stocks, sights, all that good stuff. You can mix and match them. So there's a ton of
Okay.
options.
Last question. Do you have a favorite type of weapon?
Absolutely. So as I said earlier, I really enjoy playing mom. So her shotgun is definitely at the top of my list.
Ah, that's a solid choice.
There you go, Nina.
All right, we've learned a little bit about how it all works.
Sawed-offs.
The cleaners,
Listen,
the Ridden, the mutations,
dangerous.
as well as how the customization works for the weapons. Thank you so much for joining me, Brandon, and for giving us a little bit more detail on Back 4 Blood's new PvP mode, Swarm.
Thanks for having me. I can't wait for everyone to get their hands on this game. We're all really excited.
I can't wait either. The good news is that you guys won't have to wait too long. There's an open beta coming up on August 12th with an early access portion on August 5th available to those who pre-order. That's all for today, but Back 4 Blood still has a lot more to reveal in the coming
What did she
months,
say?
so stay tuned.
They have an open beta and an early access for those who pre-order for August 5th.
Whatever.
That'd be me on August 5th. Don't look for me.
If it's an open beta, why do you need to pre-order? You get early access.
No, you get early access if you already have the pre-order. But the open beta for everybody is August 12th. If you have your pre-order, then it's open for you on August 5th. So don't look for me August 5th. I'm going to be busy.
I'm not that. I don't know if I'm that thirsty.
I
don't know if I'm that thirsty.
Is that it?
Is that it?
I hope not.
Wow.
Come on, Warner Brothers.
Wow. They can't even show the not the Batman game, but the Robin's game.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen any gameplay for that. I just seen it. Just read an article on it.
Just show me something. They showed it last year. Okay, so let's I guess we can wait for the other joint to come on.
Yeah. Shit, that other joint is what time what time we got? Let me see. When's the next joint? I believe it's in 19 minutes.
Oh.
Which one is that? PC games?
That is going to be, I believe that's the PC game show. Yeah, PC games. And actually, it's in 30 minutes. Actually, 18 minutes.
Jeez.
Yep.
Jeez Louise.
What you liking so far, Nina? That from E3, like from yesterday and today. What do you?
I'm really looking forward to Back 4 Blood, as everybody knows. That's gonna be my number one. Is the Back 4 Blood.
Okay.
I like the graphics, and it looks like not simple, but easy going gameplay from what is that? The Guardians of the Galaxy game that looked pretty tight. I'm not really too stoked about 18 more Final Fantasies.
right.
Like I played most of them. It's probably 4 or 5 that I probably missed, and then they coming out with the prequel to all 17 versions. It's like, oh man, you kind of like beat me in the head with it now. But mostly I'm looking forward to Avengers extension with the Black Panther. Right. I'm looking forward to the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm looking forward to Back 4 Blood. I was hoping that they was going to show something on the new Fable that was supposed to be coming to Xbox, but
they didn't show anything.
I guess I got my
Nope. Fable wasn't coming. It's too early.
Is it really? Yeah. It's been too long. I think it's been too long.
I mean, it's too early to show the one that they're working on. But it's coming from Playground, so I have a lot of hope for it.
A lot of hope.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw Nina, I'm gonna throw some titles at you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna see what you think. All right, so Elden Ring.
Looking forward to it. Very looking forward to it. I like the graphics. I like the story. I like the background. I'm looking for it's a game. It's an adventure game that I would want to play. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
I don't really know too much about that one. It kind of sounds like a lot of shenanigans is gonna go on in there. I have to do some more research on that one before I say I'm like looking forward to it.
Okay. Forza. Did you see the Forza?
I did see the Forza.
Are you into Forza at all?
I played one Forza game. I'm gonna be honest, and it's what 5. What's this, number 6 now?
This is Horizon 5.
I don't know.
This is 5.
Oh, okay.
Horizon 5.
Oh, well, see, look, I played one, and that was back when everybody didn't like it. So, but I am trying to get back into my racing games.
Who are these people who didn't like Forza?
Yeah, like who's
out
there not?
I don't know.
People out there that don't like Forza.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that don't like the gameplay. They don't like the graphics. Yeah, they call it cheap knockoff of Daytona. Yeah.
What?
I think it was 2 or 3 that they said that one about. But
Forza been fired since it first came out. I don't know who these people are.
Right.
Me personally, I want to set up a racing rig before I get back into racing games because the controller ain't gonna do it for me no more. You know, that was kid me. I'm trying to grow up. I need a racing rig.
I got you. All right, so hold on. So let's see. What was another one? We already got Back 4 Blood. What about it's a game called Midgard. I can't remember the full name of it.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It kind of looks like it kind of looks like a open world Clash of Clans to me.
Clash of Clans.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like an open Clash of Clans to me with, and you can pretty much customize how you want to play. So that looks real interesting. I don't really do too many like Clash of Clans type games, but if it's open and even with turn-based games, I'm kind of sort of put off, but not all the way put off. But I did see that one. I like the graphics. I like the gameplay. I'm not gonna say I'm like anxious, but I will be looking forward to that one.
Okay. All right. So there was a game we were looking at. I can't remember the title, but it was they had these powers. The what was it? The empathy of the powers of empathy.
Oh, the one I said that all of y'all was gonna have to get out for because y'all trashing a game that y'all don't understand. I just got both. I have both of the previous episodes, and it's okay. It's not what you think it is. Okay, and they're not lesbians.
It's okay if you like lesbians.
Right? They look pretty close. They look pretty intimate and close.
They are pretty close. They're not intimate though.
Explain one thing to me. What the hell is the powers of psychic empathy? What does that mean?
I'm not real sure about how they gonna put that in the gameplay, because I didn't play that one. That's the new one, okay?
Okay.
But to me, it looks like they gonna use her powers to make or break how you play the game. Like you get a choice of either telling what you feel and what you know is the truth versus not telling people what's actually going on.
That sounds like the power that I have right now.
Hey, Ty, check your
Facebook groups. Trolling Facebook groups.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. All right, so I'm trying to think of another game. I think I already know. Okay, I don't know if I have your idea of what the Ascent. The Ascent. What do you think about that one?
With the Ascent,
Yeah, we talked about it a
I
few
said it
times
was,
before on the podcast. Is that something like? Is that a
yeah,
day one for you?
not necessarily day one. I'm gonna be watching very, very closely. Like I know, look, okay. First, let's be realistic about this, okay? I pre-ordered 3 games when I had tax money. Okay, I can't be when I had the money. When you got 5 kids, all right, it's hard to get games now. So
I got
sometimes
you.
I'll wait 3-4 months, before the game come out.
I definitely
Um,
understand that.
but as far as Ascent goes, that's one I'm gonna be getting as soon as I got extra money.
Well, definitely get that one because me and Ty will definitely be on that.
Okay. Okay.
What about
and then what was the other one I saw that I was?
How do you feel about the
my kid.
Avengers? How do you feel about the
the
Avengers?
The Avengers
Black
game,
Panther.
that
The
looks
Black Panther.
dope.
Okay.
It looks real
Yeah.
dope. It looks like they hold a separate storyline for it too. Like,
Well, I think they
all the
always have a
extensions.
little separate storyline to them, but I don't know. Hopefully, like Ty said, this is like a massive DLC instead of like one you can beat in an hour.
Yeah, because that's what happened with Kate's, and then you just
Yes.
you fall back in line with the rest of the Avenger stuff after you beat her
Kate was
little story or
small,
whatever.
and then Clint was even smaller. Like that.
Yeah,
That
way
was
smaller.
cool. Yeah.
So, but I hope I'm with Ty. I hope it's a massive DLC that'll keep us,
I just need one. I don't need. It doesn't have to be massive every time they drop, but
right.
I just need one medium one, and I'll be okay.
All right. So what about Battlefield?
What? I'm on that day one. Yes,
you on Battlefield? Okay.
I'm still rocking Battlefield 2 right now.
I thought you might have been a COD player. I thought you might have been down with the team COD.
I am, but I like Battlefield more.
Good
like
girl,
I play COD, but I like Battlefield way more. I'm still rocking Battlefield 2 right now. So.
Jeez.
Jesus, yeah, that's man, Battlefield 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. They throw you in the trenches and shit. Hey, I'm a beast with a sniper, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You got the back of these words now.
Is this with the mouse and keyboard, or is this with a controller?
No. That's what we will keep having that argument until I make my move to PC, huh? Okay.
No.
No.
We got to get Charlie on here to explain what he was talking about with that mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna say what he thinks, but what I think about the mouse and keyboard is I like my fingers where they are with my controller because it's like I know where they're gonna be at. But when you with the keyboard, it's like 70 keys,
Said,
and then even when you program it to how you want it to be,
it's a bunch of keys, but you really use maybe 8 of them.
That's true.
Maybe around there. It's really not more inputs than the controller. It's about the same amount of inputs.
Oh yeah, no, that part I get.
Yeah.
And it's like when you trying to learn a game, when you first trying to learn a game, it's gonna run you through the tutorial with preset, buttons.
I usually change it. Yeah, I usually change it before I do anything. That's the first thing I do.
Now I gotta figure out which games will let you change it beforehand, because all the ones that I've been playing, they don't let you change them until after the options. Tutorial.
As soon as I boot the game up, first thing I do is I go into the options. That's the very first thing that I do.
I ain't gonna lie. This morning, I tried it, bro. I downloaded this game for my son's computer called Smite, right?
Oh, okay.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, Smite's
I downloaded that for him. So I was like, let me try it with these keys. Nah, bro, I can't go back. I can't go back to mouse and keyboard. It's too difficult, man. It's like relearning a language that you lost, man. Like I used to play with the mouse and keyboard. I wasn't half bad. I used to play Counter-Strike back in the day, and man, I can't go back to that, man. I'm too spoiled. I can definitely admit that's hard. that's a hard learn.
Yeah, like okay, so in a game like Red Dead, I know a few people that play on PC. And instead of just, holding the button to turn around, you gotta like tap it. That's too much. I don't want to keep tapping my button so I can turn around and face my opponent.
So it just seems like you guys are used to one thing and you just refuse to learn something else.
Well, no, not me. See, here's the thing. I acknowledge that mouse and keyboard is more difficult than controller. I am here to acknowledge that.
Definitely.
But I heard maybe a few podcasts ago somebody say it's cheating.
It's cheating. Hold on. It's cheating when you're not using your keyboard and you program your mouse to do everything for you. And I know players like that. This is why I don't crossplay on Call of Duty no more, because people program their little extra gaming mouses with their little extra buttons on the side and stuff so they can do everything for them. And all they're doing is pointing and clicking. They're not even punching keys on the keyboard.
You can do that with a controller. They buy custom controllers.
That's cheating too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's cheating per se, because if you trash, you're gonna be trash
it's called
regardless.
Cheating.
You're gonna be trash regardless.
It's cheating.
You're gonna be trash regardless.
I'm just saying you can't go online and ask for bragging rights because you got 50 kills in a row and because you point and shoot.
I mean, console players can buy they can buy the little things that aim for them. They can buy them.
Yes, they can. That's cheating too.
The adapters for mouse and keyboards. I'm not going to sit here and just say that a mouse and keyboard is just flat out cheating. Like you have
I didn't
you
say
have
it
the
was
ability to cheat on any option. You got the ability to cheat. Remember back, what was they doing? They were putting like a little dot on the computer screen.
On the screen.
That was crazy.
I remember that.
I fully don't. I don't fully understand how that worked, but I don't know. Like my brain can't digest how that was working.
Well, the dot?
But it worked. Yeah, I didn't see how the dot was
because working. Wherever the dot is, the crosshair is going to be there anywhere. Typically, when you're running around, you don't have that crosshair, so the dot allows you to acquire the target before you zoom in.
Oh,
right.
That's all it does. But some monitors, I'm pretty sure your monitor has it too. My monitor, I could just cut that on my monitor. You can cut the crosshair on the monitor. I'm pretty sure your monitor has it too. That's cheating, but I never use it.
You know what? Now that I understand what's going on, that's cheating, bro. That right there is
very much cheating.
But
you just wait for somebody to run past the middle of your monitor and whack.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
That's crazy.
That is it.
We got about 4 minutes we got about 4 minutes to the PC game show, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are y'all expecting?
Not much.
Ooh.
I think we've seen most of what we're going to see.
We can't get too excited for shit.
Nah, it's
I
not that.
don't really play too many PC games. I play card games and chess.
It's just that I just feel like we're still suffering the effects of COVID a little bit. So it's, it is what it is. We'll get what we get. I'm not too crazy. I'm not going.
What could they possibly show that we haven't seen for the PC?
They're not going to show much.
Unless they like beefing up World of Warcraft, which I'm very much interested in and gonna start playing. Listen,
you're gonna see a lot of the same stuff that they've been showing already, but you're gonna see the PC version. You probably have a little bit more demonstrations as well.
How long of a show is it?
I have no idea.
Let me take a look. See.
I used to spend like 10 hours a day after school on World of Warcraft. Okay.
I never got into World of Warcraft, but I was playing EverQuest.
EverQuest was another one I was spending 10 hours on.
Do they still make some stuff for Ever? Is EverQuest still going on?
Bro, that's the game. Remember I told you
a
few months ago there was a game I came to your house and it was like a roach that was killing you. I believe that was EverQuest.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty sure that was EverQuest.
I played the shit out of EverQuest. I was buying DLCs and everything for EverQuest.
Yeah.
I walked to his house. It was just
McDonald's money.
A roach was just ramming him, like killing him. And it was a roach.
Beetle.
It said roach.
It was actually a big ass beetle with a horn and shit.
Oh, okay.
PC game show, man.
Sounds traumatizing.
All right, so you got the PC game show at 5:30, which is coming up, and Future Game Show at 7. The Futures Game Show. I don't know about the Futures Game Show. I don't know about that. We gotta cook some dinner.
Yeah. So what is
Yeah.
about an hour?
I'm making nachos.
Maybe an hour, maybe even 30 minutes. I don't know how they breaking that up. It doesn't say when these shows
or
in.
something. I'll be right back.
You know what? Let's go for a chip. Hey, no, you cut it on first because this joint about to cut. He left. He left. This shit about to come on. It's all good.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. Some of the stuff I've seen today and yesterday, I'm excited for, or if I'm not excited, I'm interested enough to want to see the gameplay of it.
Yeah.
But Forza, Elden Ring, I don't know, man. It's some stuff out there, man. Battlefield for sure. My goodness, Battlefield.
Battlefield for sure. I'm getting that one.
Battlefield looks good.
My kids like the Mario and Rabbids one.
Oh yeah.
From the other day.
I ain't too much into that. But yeah. Battlefield is the interactive world. Like I said, one map had like a sandstorm coming. One map got a tornado going through it. That's gonna be crazy.
I need to see what that's like. I need to gauge all of that.
That will be crazy. I don't know. We
the
just
hard
gotta
part
keep
with
looking.
Battlefield is getting you a nice squad, because even me playing Battlefield 2, jumping in the rounds with randoms is just horrible. I can't stand it.
Randoms are always horrible, though. Those randoms are always horrible. It is. I don't know. I just don't like playing with people. I don't know. I'd rather play by myself, to be honest. But that game you can't play by yourself is all multiplayer. So
yeah.
I don't know if they'll ever come out. They'll probably come out with a camp. I was gonna say they probably come out with some type of campaign later, but looks like they're going all multiplayer with that game now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would be upset if they didn't come out with a campaign later, because I'm gonna be upset if I can't play by myself.
Gotcha. All right, Ty took his take the CTD gaming thing off, and I'm about to go get me some chips.
Great.
Popcorn.
Where's the sound on this video?
I am not on the editing end, so I can't tell you.
You're not what?
Not on the editing end. That'd be you guys.
Why don't this video have sound?
I don't know, but this looks like, what was the name of that god awful game that came out in the 80s?
Their sound is just not on.
Oh.
There's no audio on the stream.
Huh.
It ain't me, y'all.
Able to finance
there it is.
PC gaming show by, selling all those black market graphics cards you've been
Thought I did something wrong.
Ah, yes, a crime with absolutely no real-world consequences. Hey, Frankie, wait a minute. Is that a 65-ton catapult mech model CPLT-C1 as featured in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Sean, I always knew you had immaculate taste. It most certainly is.
I think you're talking about Wing Commander, maybe?
I can't wait for this year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show
to
go.
An old game.
Yeah.
It might be Wing Commander.
Which reminds me, Debbot, can you run a quick hitch scan?
Yes, Sean. Of course, Sean. Running hitch scan.
Oh, and I also want to warmly welcome someone new to the crew. Mika Burton, welcome.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here and look forward to bringing all of you fresh new PC games and hardware.
Hitch scan complete. 0 hitches found presently or in 13,908,665 possible futures.
Hooray!
Okay.
Yeah!
So what's the plan, Gab?
I don't know what's going
Frankie,
on right now.
Debbot's gonna send you the coordinates for your first target, now. Your targets might be exclusive interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing new computer games to beam down to the fine people on Earth.
Mission received.
Now, this is going to continue until all the targets are acquired and our mission is completed smoothly and without a hitch. Isn't that right, DevBot?
Yes, no hitch is located, Sean. Not a single hitch.
DevBot looks like face on crack.
But first, let's teleport down to the stage to check in on E3 happenings. The only reason we're allowed to legally be back on Earth.
Oh, planet Earth.
Oh, great to be back, right? Am I right?
One of my favorite planets in the whole galaxy.
It's all right.
And thank God that teleporter was conveniently built just out of frame of camera. Mika,
People still do intros like that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the
PC likes to
PC
go all
Gaming
out.
Show 2021.
Todd, what kind of chips you eating?
On a live stage
Doritos.
once again. Over the next
Which
90
kind? You got the
minutes,
blue
we're gonna
bag?
bring you a showcase of some of the most
Red bag?
exciting upcoming PC titles
cool.
with world premieres and exclusive interviews.
Also got some
Dozens of
Lays.
trailers wasn't enough for you guys. On the show, we are going to tell you
When I
We're
did
not
my
gonna talk
girl
about the
started
snacks
talking
in
to
my
me, she delayed me. I'm sorry.
PC powered by Intel. So you're going to want to stick around for
Started
that.
telling me stories.
Now, make sure to keep out a special look for a special promo code throughout the show from Humble Bundle, during
there you go.
which you can get a ticket to get Civilization 6 Platinum Edition for just $10. But right now, we're going to kick things off with Nautica Blade Point, probably the most original entry in the Battle Royale genre this year. Let's go!
See?
This is the one we saw earlier today.
They're gonna show the same stuff.
Yeah.
That looks painful.
Did he have 4 arms? He did.
Oh, so this game is out already. And it's a battle royale game.
Was it like Fortnite with samurai swords?
Wait, how does a game that's not out yet have concurrent players? A beta maybe? I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
You're watching the 2021 PC Gaming Show, and I am the new cloud-based DevBot. I am streaming from GeForce Now.
Is that a talking graphics card?
It was a talking face on the screen. Let's go get some chips.
Like Steam and the Epic Games Store. Coming up, Dying Light 2 and Orcs Must Die 3. But first, a trailer for Humble Games, Dodgeball Academia. And be sure to check out GeForce
Oh,
Now.
okay, I might play this game.
For PC, Mac, Shield, Android, Chromebook.
That's in your wheelhouse?
Visit GeForce
The
Now.
dodgeball, yeah. I used to play old school dodgeball, and well, actually, Charlie put me on it, and I was like, yeah, I gotta play this game. Graphics are still horrible because it's old as shit, but if they redid it, I'm definitely playing.
My time is now. I will become the best player this school has ever seen.
What?
Dodgeball Academia, here I come.
I don't understand what I'm looking at right now.
You didn't ever play the old school dodgeball?
Nothing like
This
that.
can't get no tick. I don't know if this getting tick on my systems
Make sure to check
on my
out
PC.
Dodgeball Academia out soon from Humble Games. Ooh, that was sweet. Don't you agree, DevBot?
Sure. Whatever you say, Sean. I agree with whatever you say.
I'm sensing a little bit of resentment there, buddy. Has something rusted your ports?
Nothing. I am happy to play second fiddle to a captain as charming and handsome as you. I have also definitely not dedicated multiple cores to computing revenge cans in a range of lethalities.
Great!
This computer program sound a little sus.
It looks like Chivalry 2 with a special word from Steve Piggott, CEO and creative director of Torn Banner Studios.
Hey guys, Steve Piggott, founder of Torn Banner Studios and creative director on Chivalry 2, which just launched 5 days ago. I'm so happy to be here at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like a first-person shooter, except instead of guns and grenades, you've got swords, battle axes, longbows, and players are fighting it out on these huge 64-player battlefields. It's all about creating those epic sword-fighting duels that you see in medieval Hollywood movies, and also
you got some more old school, old times
so the post-launch support plan is
stuff that seems to be up your alley.
And massive.
I don't see anything that's really grabbing me there, but I don't know.
One of the things we're most
I
excited
don't look
about is
bad.
taking it to different eras in the medieval period. Before we've done the
Wait a
early
minute,
period,
no,
now
wait a
we're
minute.
going closer to the later period in the upcoming update where you're going to get
With games like this, I'm kind of spoiled. Like, if
atmospheres that you can then go in and
none of you ever played The Witcher 3, like the graphics, the gameplay, the story, the history, all of that stuff is like A1. And
It looks good. This looks good.
This
This looks good.
And when you come across these pristine gardens and this beautiful castle, you get to tear it all down and cause it's a canvas for your destruction.
Slay them all! Our passion for Chivalry 2 is basically bottom line. It's the game that
Took
got
that
us
nigga
onto the
head off.
scene and started the company, and it's the game that's going to take us so much further.
With the post-launch plan for Chivalry 2, the game at launch is a foundation. It's intentionally been built to be extended.
It's not just out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Gallancourt is the first TO map that's coming out post-launch.
Gallancourt is going to take us to the high medieval times or the late medieval times.
It really captures the Agathian ideals of being this like noble, rich, wealthy place where the prosperous live.
You're going to feel like you're sieging.
The more and more I'm seeing this, the more and more I'm liking it.
Where ships could dock into.
This dude be all over the place.
Blowing up a couple ships, which is fun.
I can't get his taste in like games at all.
More added to it post-launch as well.
A new fighting style is really going to change up the experience.
I think I can relate to that.
Post-launch content is something that we're going to be working on for a long time.
I don't have a set style. I don't have a set type. I just like interesting shit.
Yeah.
No matter what
typically-
kind of what genre it is. Though.
No. What I'm saying is like typically with people, you would be able to say, "Well, I think he'll
have
like
an
this."
exciting look at Dying Light 2.
Like, I can never
Make
tell
sure
with
to
you.
stick around to find out how you
I knew you'd
create
like
a
Forza.
custom
It's got the chaos on the
Forza
screen
Horizon.
like you like, Ty.
friends at Intel.
Say that again.
I said it's all chaos on the screen like you like.
I don't like that time period.
You can bank on this is the type of stuff I won't play. Whatever this is. This might be more up Nina's alley than mine.
We've seen a lot of games with this art style recently.
Yeah, I have too, and not all of them are like trash. So he might be right. I might play this as soon as I figure out what it is. Shit, was that a fish cake? That was a
What
fish
the
cake from
hell is
ramen. Don't be wasting food.
Dude,
That's food. Wait a minute.
Splatoon is
like
gonna sue
Splatoon?
the shit out of Splatoon. It's like the third game we seen where you just slide on the ground like that.
Oh, this looks like a Splatoon ripoff.
This is like Splatoon meets American Gladiators.
Get rude with food. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah.
Why he got tattoos though?
Raw Man. I don't understand what that game was at all, bro.
My name is Piotr Szymanek. I'm narrative director.
Why is it called Raw Man? In the font of the letters, it was like hair coming out.
Today, especially for the viewers of the PC Gaming Show, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the Dying Light universe.
Spent about a few hours doing his hair this morning. Dying Light.
Like the hair gel.
Begins somewhere. This one started with.
Why is Ryan cricket?
He got some moose. He got a bunch of moose in his hair.
We met in the first part of the game, and it reached the whole world, including the city.
It's another French dude.
Where Dying Light 2 takes place. Remember January 6, 2025. That day, later known as Black Monday, the military ordered chemicals.
Why I gotta be Black Monday?
Dropped on the city. It was a mistake, a huge mistake. The chemicals mixed with water penetrated the soil, killing plants, turning most people into blood.
What's crazy is that this is a Warner Brothers game.
Don't think of them.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
They could have lined up these zombies with Back for Blood zombies, like straight up. Like they could have just gone right after that with
Those
this.
who survived the chemical raid took refuge on the rooftops. A new order has been born in the city.
I think he's Polish,
People live
actually.
on
Techline
rooftops,
is in Polish.
Monsters.
Poland.
In the
I'm getting Chernobyl vibes.
Nobody in their right mind would dare to come down. Well, let's say almost nobody. The exception is the main character of Dying Light 2, Aiden. But why is he braver than others? How did he develop such a unique parkour and combat skills?
I like the way he said develop. He said develop.
I will gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you. Let me tell you one thing.
Same nightmare haunts me every night. I'm locked up with other kids. I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day. Over and over. Looking for something he couldn't find. The worst part was that he did the same to my sister. I'll never forget her scream when they separated us. What could I do? They had rifles, and we were 5 years old. And there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my sister stayed there. My Mia. I left her.
We meet Aiden as one of the many children undergoing mysterious medical research. The last thing Aiden remembers from that time is extreme pain, then a fire, and a little girl that was being tested with him. Her name was Mia.
What are we watching, man? What is this?
You never heard of Dying Light before?
The following years,
It's a first-person zombie.
with these questions.
Yeah, Dying Light's pretty
Virgo
cool.
leaving her.
But it looks like this is supposed to be the
Moreover,
prequel?
Mia is the only answer to the question who Aiden really is. Now in 2036, we meet Aiden when, for the first time during his pilgrimage, he finds a clue about how to find his sister. Aiden's path to the truth is tough, full of challenges and adventures. The difficult choices to make as well as their consequences await you. You're going to discover them all in December 2021.
December. Kinda late there.
I'm play like 4 games this year with whose sister or girlfriend or wife was named Mia. I'm gonna need them to pick some different names.
Mia just keep getting kidnapped.
Listen.
That was Dying Light 2, and it looks great.
He came in with the woo.
We are here back on the E3 stage so we can get closer to your
Hey, who
comments
was
and
that?
reactions to what you're seeing.
Have you been watching the?
He hasn't.
So you out
He
there
hasn't.
keep your comments coming in. And as you're watching this year, we want to get your input
Dead
on a
Light.
subject
Okay,
that
Dead Light is
we're
the
pretty
other one.
passionate about, PC building. So this year, we've put a number of prototype PCs based on MechWarrior 5, but we're only going to manufacture one of them. And you get to pick which custom design becomes our flagship PC for this year's PC gaming show, powered by the 11th gen Intel Core i9
They literally all look
processor.
the same.
That is correct.
Just
Each of the
different colors.
prototype PCs that you see before you on the screen are paired
They
with one of the 6
literally,
factions of MechWarrior 5.
they're like
the Free
minor
Worlds League, the
differences on
Draconis
these things.
Combine, the Federated Sons,
Yeah.
the Compelling Confederation,
I don't get
and
it.
more.
So cast your vote now for which faction and
That's how you can
custom
cast your
PC
vote.
you want
Go
to
for that
win.
green one.
I don't play Mech Warrior, so no.
I'm currently personally pulling for the Draconis Combine because, as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior 5 on the PC Gaming Show.
Well, all right. Well, we'll check in later to see which group survives this Mech Warrior showdown. But for now, let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a special mission to get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy game, Humankind.
In Humankind, you will be creating a civilization as unique as you are. And
Here you
speaking
go.
of unique,
Here he go.
it's me, Frankie Ward. Looking kind of good, don't you think?
Bro, this is what was the simulator game I was playing, Nina? City Skies? City
yeah,
Skylines
City Skies.
meets medieval time period.
Oh, you think you can beat me? Posture all you like. I've seen worms with more impressive empires.
What? They got what?
What do you
Bro, they got like medieval warships, but I definitely saw airplanes just fly past.
Play against me
In the same time period.
Yeah.
Look, little pyramids, bro.
It's a game out right now like that, like Empires or some shit like that, where you start at the bottom and then you develop,
Yeah.
you know, your
the
village
time period
into
change, yeah.
modern time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that bird have 90 eyes?
Yeah. I don't do creepy.
Try to shoot Buddy in the nape. I like the animations on this.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's different. What are those things?
Okay, I might play with this.
It looks interesting. Definitely. This is something like you ain't got nothing else better to do. Let me cut this on.
Right. It looks like one of them games where you're gonna start not, you know, with a whole bunch of doubt, and then by the time you get to the middle, you're like, this motherfucker's so cold.
They always run. I wonder who makes this. They'll show it. I guess they won't. I've missed you. They did. How are you showing games and you're not showing who made the damn game?
Right.
Alawar and the Cheer Dealers. Never heard of Alawar before, or the Cheer Dealers, but that's who makes it. Russian company.
There's something for everyone and always something new. Coming up, a special
Gabe.
But first,
His name is Gabe?
Yeah, that's the one that owns Steam.
Oh, okay. My man.
I think I've seen this trailer a few months
dental
ago.
plan.
This is the third game in this series.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
This is Orcs Must Die.
Yeah, Orcs Must Die.
Come and get it. Well, it's about time.
Just killing orcs.
Joining me to talk about
you
like set the stage.
It's like a base protect.
And
Yeah, it's like a base protect game. You're trying to prevent them from
Glad to be here.
getting to a certain
for
spot.
anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must
I've
Die
never seen an
series
Orcs
all
Must Die game,
Well,
so
Orcs
let me
Must
listen.
Die 3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts, and the player has to stop them. We give players tons of weapons and traps and tools to do this, and while you're defending the rifts, you can play solo, or you can invite a friend and play co-op.
Now, since this is the third game in the series, what's new compared to the previous two titles?
There are 2 new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2, so not only will the fans be able to catch
this
up
actually
on
has
the
a
new
story?
developments with the Order, but they will also
unfortunately.
place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios, which are these new massive levels where you fight hundreds of orcs on the battlefields outside of the fortress themselves. So you're fighting indoors and outdoors, which is pretty new. We have a new mode called Scramble. It's basically adding random elements against the player, making the levels more challenging.
I want to know about the toys. What are the new weapons and the new traps that are coming?
We added war machines and war guardians. So a war machine is like, there are these massive traps, like you might release a giant tornado on the battlefield, or you'll climb into
See, this is more PC gamey type of stuff, Paul. This is you get crazy shit like this on the PC.
I might play this. I played 1 and 2.
I might play this. I mean, this is. I don't hate this. You know,
that they have their own attacks and their own special abilities.
this might get. You know, I ain't doing nothing. You know how like yesterday, Ty, I couldn't figure out what to play on the PC.
Is coming out
Might cut
on
something
July
like this
23rd on Steam.
I need more games like this, like Ori and you know, just little dumbass games to play when I ain't got
You should
nothing
rush
else.
off to Steam now and put OMD3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jerome K. Jones. Once again, just a few more weeks
Do
to
you have
wait
to
for
say his
Orcs
name
Must
like
Die
that?
3.
Right.
For now, though, it's
This
time
dude's
for us to take a
overdoing
look
it.
at Vampire the Masquerade.
Everything.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She's super pale. She gotta be a vampire then.
Got to be.
Hiding, sweetie.
Lady Dimitrescu, the early years.
Man, I'm telling you, when they showed me what she looked like out of the dress, I was no longer interested.
No. Well, she got a faux pas.
If you want to call it that, and it'll eat you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you flip that game?
Yeah, I did. I'm currently in the middle of trying to get to the last part of the story, so. And I'm confused as ever when I first started it.
All I want is to be with my little girl. Is that so much to ask?
This look like psychic empathy with meets vampire. Like I'm not.
Is this a spin-off of the Vampires the Masquerade?
Hello.
Because that's not the sequel, right?
From Passion Republic Games. We are a Malaysian-based indie game
just as
studio
confused as you
working on Gigabash, a multiplayer arena of brawlers inspired by kaijus and heroes. Today, we're
Oh, kaiju.
Well, my kids might play this. My kids might play this.
I like hearing the word kaiju.
Please enjoy the brawl.
This is interesting. Now, this is something that I will waste time playing right here.
This
it's chaos.
You know what this
on the
reminds
screen,
me of?
yeah.
That reminds me of Power Stone a little bit.
I was about to say that Power Stone. When you said, you know what this remind me of, Power Stone came to my mind. I'm like, yeah, this dude really like Power Stone, and it kind of does. You remember Power Stone, Nina, from the Dreamcast?
Oh my goodness.
I had Dreamcast for like 6 months, and I played like 2 games on it.
Oh my goodness!
Let me guess, you had Ready to Rumble on there.
And I did have
Ready to Rumble was cool fun. Ready to Rumble was fun as shit.
I had my Dreamcast until they stopped making games for it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
this is like a new age Rampage meets Power Stone.
Yeah, I will play this.
Yeah,
bro.
Rampage.
Liga Bash.
I don't hate it. This like if you playing it and you say hop on here with me, I'll get on.
Yeah, I'll play.
And make sure you hang around afterwards for the developer.
No, I was like one game I was playing on my Dreamcast like heavy, and it was Sonic Shuffle. So it's like 17.
We stand on the
What's
verge
this?
of extinction.
Infertility spreading across the globe.
Humanity's last living generation.
A major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known
Vampire
as
the Masquerade.
But if we are to survive, first we must go back.
So that wasn't the sequel. What is?
3, 2, 1.
Why does this look familiar?
I'm not sure. This is an arena-based game, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is another thing that I will play, depending on the weapon.
Yeah, I might play this too.
Protect and serve.
You have only one mission. Activate the Lemnis Gate.
Lemnis Gate. I didn't see what service it's coming to.
Frontier Foundry.
Joining us to talk about Lemnis Gate is the game director from Rat Loop Games Canada. It's James
Rat
Anderson.
Loop
Thanks for joining us,
Games.
James.
Sean, it's great to be here.
Now, let's begin by asking, what the heck is a first-person shooter turn-based strategy game?
The entire game is set
Ooh, it's
inside of a
turn-based?
25-second time loop. So instead of playing continuously, you play for 25 seconds turn by turn. So for example, I'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25
I'll pass.
seconds. And then we turn by turn layer new characters into the same 25
Just
seconds
turn me
time loop.
off.
So for example, I may run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your
So I do like they train. I do like the way they
intercept my operative before
the little
you throw
boxes they
grenade.
got.
So we have Retrieve XM, Seek and Destroy,
Where they got the,
Classic Deathmatch, and we have
They
a game
layout
called
set up.
So that other Vampire Masquerade game is not the other one that was announced last year.
You can see the time loop, everything that's happening, and then we both get.
This is a battle royale. So this one, the one that they just showed, is a battle royale game.
So Lemnis Gate
Which
will be
is
launching
strange.
on August 3rd. It's open for pre-order.
That's not Vampire Masquerade 2.
And we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will launch on PC and console, both current and next-gen platforms.
Thank you so much for joining us, James Anderson. Once again, that is the genre-bending, first-person shooter, turn-based strategy game, Lemnis Gate. Now, we're not the only one marooned in the stars out here. Coming up next, let's take a look at Next Space Rebels.
And this no man's land has a technical term. It's called commons, which means, my friends, that space is for everyone. And I mean everyone!
Next Space Rebels.
Okay. Building rocket. Another PC heavy type title.
Yeah, that's something looks like my kids might play.
Bro, I will probably try to play this.
See, that's what I'm saying about this dude.
I'm trying to play it.
This
Just
like
to
the
see
more,
how big you can make your rocket.
it's like the more obscure the game, the more he will like it.
Yes. Yes. You got it. You know what? I was playing a game on Roblox called Build a Boat or something like that. And you actually got to build a boat and you got to make it go through a course.
I was playing a game called Build a Boat. And you actually have to build a boat.
Yes. You have to build a boat, bro. You can put rockets on the boat and shit.
You got them Tootsie Roll eyebrows going.
Last break, we wrapped up our Intel and
I'm gonna be
MechWarrior
quiet.
5 custom PC contest and asked you guys at home to vote for the winners. Well, we're just down to 3 houses now, with Davion, Russell Haig, and Liao being eliminated. So rip to those factions, press F to pay respects, etc., etc. Now that means that we only have 3 houses left: Karita, Steiner, and Merrick. So make sure to vote now, because the winner
I've seen her
will determine
before,
the
dressed as an
build
elf.
of the custom MechWarrior 5
She do cosplay.
Now that you mention it,
So let's keep the show going. And next up,
Yeah, I've seen her on the internet dressed as an elf
RPG.
before.
This
now that you
When I
mention it,
She look like she about
I
5,
think,
5'1".
I'm looking at her pictures.
100 years have passed since the
she participated in
There we go.
Payday.
Right up my alley, Ty.
And
When they
what?
show a map, with mountains and little villages, you got me, bro. I'm interested.
Old dirty unfinished map, and you excited.
You show
We need to play Witcher
elves
3.
and bows.
of mercenaries. The stories of this age have been recorded.
I do not like
They are known as the War Tales.
The War Tales.
The War Tales. This looks good. This looks good. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I hate taking turns to fight shit. I've moved past taking turns to fight stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool on EverQuest.
I mean,
It was cool on EverQuest.
What the
Whoa,
hell
what
is
is that? What was that? It was cool on EverQuest back in the day, and Final Fantasy, but I'm done with taking turns to fighting shit.
An open world RPG from Shiro Games about leading a mercenary troop on a sprawling adventure. And speaking of mercenaries, our battle for the best custom PC
That was a weird
based
laugh.
on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries
battle?
continues. We'll be back live on stage soon, so make sure you keep voting for the PC build you like the most, and head over
We
to
do not care about this PC build, lady.
Intel MW5 for your chance to win. So, how about another game announcement? This is E3 after all, and this year's PC gaming show is so full of games set in space, it's starting to feel a little crowded up there. But the next game
Not
we have
really.
to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars. In Ixion, you struggle to maintain a space station, stockpiling resources, managing external and internal threats, and rescuing the survivors of other failed expeditions. We think this will be a brilliant entry into the genre when it releases. So here is your first look at Ixion.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution.
In its bosom.
Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world.
You know the taste of a dying world.
A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
But what is this game about?
Right.
They about to go on the moon and fuck with. Oh shit. Oh shit.
They already fucked the moon up.
Okay.
Ixion.
I'm interested, but I need to see more. I need to see a lot more.
Right.
But you got me a little bit. I'm curious. I ain't gonna say interested. I'm curious. Where they gonna go with that? A floating baby.
Little baby.
Some water. Little baby.
Hey, little baby.
Little baby. Hey, little baby.
Why? How is that street so deep?
Is this Venice?
No. It was like a neighborhood that flooded.
What type of boat is this?
I got a feeling that's gonna be one of them Ori type games.
Sean, what if for one segment I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks, Sean. Building list of known human sidekicks. Alex Vance and...
No. I mean human sidekicks to robot heroes. Can you compute that, DevBot?
DevBot cannot compute. There is no known precedent set for human sidekick to robot lead.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick, robot lead.
Okay.
I think it's time for a hard reboot. Frankie, can you take over while I sort this out?
Aye, aye. Let's take a look at the next game reveal.
What was the point of her setup again?
I don't know.
Here goes another game Paul will play.
It's too cartoonish.
See, you can't get rhyme or reason for it.
Because it's cartoonish, bro. I mean, from everything I've seen is like it.
So if it has
feels and animated,
super realistic graphics, this would be up your alley.
Yes, it would be in the wheelhouse. I gotta still see if it's like what they're doing. You ever see that meme?
Yeah, that's that meme.
You ever see that meme?
They could have just called it Sam's in ancient times. I'm like, what?
Interstellar University. What the hell?
I saw a clown.
Yeah.
Right.
So this looks like Killing Floor. I wonder if this is made by the
Yeah.
same people. Yeah, it looks like it's made.
Looks like Killing Floor.
Yeah, that is Killing
Oh!
Floor. They've been supporting that game forever too.
Hey, Killing Floor was my savior when Left 4 Dead went away, okay?
I don't think it's as good though. So it's
Not really.
Still got a lot of jank to it compared to
It
Left
do.
4 Dead.
Including
It do. I was settling.
Do you play World War Z?
I tried to, but it was like I got bored.
It's pretty close to Left 4 Dead. Pretty close. Not exactly the same, but it's a pretty good approximation of it.
I might go play that just to look at it, just so I can fix.
Ah, DevBot, I love you so much more as a voice without a body. Let's talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and joining us to do so from Piranha Games is the Senior Marketing and
Remember when Microsoft had that
Thanks so much for
mech
joining us,
game?
Darren.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is
Which
gigantic.
game?
There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back
He
in
looked like a ZZ Top member.
Yeah.
With the Grateful
My kind of
Dead.
guy. Straight
Where does
hippie.
MechWarrior 5 sit in the space?
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back.
Dude probably
But in
smoked some
particular,
like
MechWarrior 5
some of the most
pays
psychedelic
homage
weed
to
ever.
MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries.
I like that
but it has
poster.
I would
man.
love to do his
modern design and technology.
Yeah, that
I'm
poster's
super
behind us
excited
pretty
to talk
good.
about with you today.
Well, let's start at the real basics of what makes being in a mech and doing mech-on-mech combat awesome.
You become a part of your machine. And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're, shooting a lot of energy weapons or missile weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so that you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. And when you're facing your foes, you can salvage these battle mechs. So if you see a mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its
Harvest
arm
his
weapons
parts.
so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just take the mech.
Now, in the last few weeks, I understand that there's been a whole lot of new content, both updates to the base game and a new DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with the DLC, you can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch and start from any of the great houses. And then carve your path through the galaxy from there. Speaking of paths, there's new career paths, which earn you powerful upgrades for your battle mechs, and it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead. This is a big one for me. Beachhead is
I like that
basically
overlay.
clearing an enemy base landing zone for your invasion force. So as you land on the planet, you're wanting to take out satellite installations so that the enemy can't communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically clearing the path, as I said, for your invasion force, which leads to a really cool ending of the mission if you succeed as your invasion force comes down. And there's a new biome called Extrasolar Moon, which that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures and other electronic equipment like Beagle Active Probe, Mask, which is a little like a turbo boost for mechs, new weapons like chem lasers, mech rifles, and stream SRMs. So a lot of new content. I'm really excited about it.
Can you talk to me about what are the new different mechs? How do they play differently?
The 7 new chassis of the Vulcan, Dervish, Corsair, Marauder 2, Champion, Charger, and Hatamoto Chi. But a couple of my favorites.
Familiar names in there, yeah?
Yeah. So the first one I'll talk about is the Vulcan. It's a very unique mech. It's got the nickname the Scarecrow, which you'll see from the profile. It's just a very unique looking mech. There's nothing else like it in the franchise.
That's how you say you don't play Mech Warriors. Is this
no?
Is this giving you any
I've tried before. It's a little too slow paced for me.
Because of its mobility, so it can get in and out fast. You can.
And I know you can probably get some faster mechs and stuff like that, but it's just it needs to grab me like immediately.
Another mech that I'm super excited about. This is one of my favorites. Is the
Like
Marauder.
that last one was moving
This thing
at
is
a good
a
pace.
100-ton assault mech, and it is just huge beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
Shooting lightning.
It's something we've talked about before. Modding. I know that MechWarrior 5 has a rich modding community. What are some of the amazing mods you've seen developed?
There's simple modifications from HUD changes, changing colors, adding mechs, weapons, and equipment, to full conversion mods. We've got basically a mech commander mod in development that is just amazing. That's a top-down, real-time strategy game. So really, anything you can imagine, somebody out there in the community is probably working on.
where can people go to get MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Yeah, you can pick it up on Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store, Microsoft PC, and of course, Xbox.
Thank you so much, Darren Katz, for joining us to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And of course, a warm thank you to MechWarrior 5 for sponsoring the PC Gaming Show and giving me this cool patch. Coming up next, let's take a look at Silt.
What?
World premiere. What the hell?
Right.
This is something Paul gonna like.
Bro, we've seen a lot of games like that. The whole Ori, you know how it just, you know, we've been seeing this a lot.
This looks a bit creepy.
Yeah, it does. It does look creepy. It's like making my flesh crawl a little bit.
What?
Silt. Even got a nasty, creepy name. No, I won't be playing that one.
Wish list now.
Hello, neighbor.
Looks like the art.
Looks like it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Hello Neighbor.
It's another one like Hello Neighbor. My son used to play. I can't remember the name of it. That's him.
What's the premise of Hello Neighbor again?
You gotta find out what he doing in his house and not get caught.
Yeah, he pretty much spying, being nosy.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, he's doing something in his house, and you trying to figure out what he's doing. Like, did he kill somebody? Did he, you know?
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold.
And you in his house, and he just walking around. He gonna find you. You stay in the same spot too long.
Return to such an amazing world and bring you our most authentic experience yet. Set after the events of Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, you will work alongside iconic characters from the films, voiced by original talent such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum. You will lead efforts to contain, control, and conserve the many dinosaurs now out in the wild. And for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe. Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic World if it wasn't for the stars of the show, our dinosaurs, and we are thrilled to be bringing to life even more authentic species than
Has there ever been a good
including
Jurassic Park
awe-inspiring
game?
flying and marine reptiles. So sit
I'm gonna
back
be
and
honest
relax
with you
while we
and
do
say
I don't
no.
think so. I don't think so.
No, there was like a park. You know, like those park
Jurassic
builders.
Park. Yeah.
Yeah, I think people like that one.
Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
Is that Goldblum or that imitation?
That's Goldblum.
That's Goldblum.
Nope, that's Goldblum.
We played with genetics like
We played with
There it
like
is.
it was a toy.
Life always finds a way.
And my cousins, they got a hump on their head too.
And now, here we are. This is a very different world.
Megalodon. Show Megalodon.
You just saw Jurassic World Evolution 2, and you know,
This dude got a lot of
after
energy.
all your failed attempts at running
Yeah.
the
Too much for
dinosaur
me.
park and getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With
That's
a
a
host
big
of new
belt buckle.
features and new dinosaurs, this sequel from Frontier is an even deeper,
It is a belt buckle,
deeper
but
management sim
huge
with a
belt
brand
buckle. I
new
wonder what does that belt buckle has to do something, bro.
It's
It's
got
like
something
it's
to
a
do.
utility belt. Yeah,
all the games we've
maybe
covered so
it
far.
can
Yeah, it's a
carry his
utility
phone
belt.
or something.
You are talking
It's supposed to
about.
match
He
his
can hold his
costume,
phone
Space
or
Captain.
something.
It's all about war tales, Nautica Blade
He got
Point,
his Molly
and
in there.
unsurprisingly, Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. I have a feeling, though, that may change as we have plenty more to come. Let's now head on over to see what the folks at New Blood Interactive have cooking. Take it away.
1,
Say why.
5. Ultra kill.
Does look like old school GoldenEye. I might play that.
That look like Quake. I'm wondering if that's a Quake-based game.
It just wouldn't be the PC gaming show without a fantastic New Blood Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw was what New Blood's got going on for 2021. Some stuff you might know about, some stuff you might not know about, and some stuff we're not ready to talk about just yet. But what I do want to talk about
that's all
is
from one company?
Gloomwood, as you know, is our next flagship title, inspired by great PC games like System Shock, Arx Fatalis, Call of Cthulhu, and of course,
Dave,
Call of
Series
Cthulhu.
and not
Dave, I'm
Bloodborne.
sorry. That's
Not one
really
bit.
great, Dave. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. We kind of need to hurry it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that we have enough time for our
That was
next
weird.
video. We got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off, but see you next year.
What? I'm sorry, what? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look, he doesn't need
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Not now, Mom, I'm upset. We've spent a year on this. Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe? Where is his boat? Yeah, take me to him. Take me to Gabe Newell.
Gabe knocked him out.
Bull PC Gamer. This isn't over.
He look like Gandalf, bro.
Them's fighting words.
Gabe a billionaire. Gabe will
is
get you
and will
touched.
be fine. And if he's not, who cares? Because we have a special message from Gabe Newell. Take it away, Gabe.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell. I want to thank PC Gamer for all of the opportunities it gives us as developers to connect with gamers around the world and highlight the new and exciting projects we have coming. One of those for us is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos of upcoming games for free. We'll be featuring some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC Gamer event and dozens more. Here's a look at just some of the titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Welcome to Steam Next Fest, where we're showing a massive collection of upcoming titles on Steam. During the week of the festival, developers from around the world release their demos for you to play.
Time to put on the gamer pants. Let's go.
Oh my god! So go explore the newest titles. From first-time devs to seasoned pros, this is Steam Next Fest.
Oh, fuck, some of those look pretty good.
Yeah, I might mess with Fallen Aces.
Okay.
A lot of blood splatter.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Darksiders.
Solstice.
Hello, Sean. I am Deadbot, dedicated to serving you and your crew's every need.
Glad to have you back, DevBot.
You know, Sean, I wouldn't ever want anything to come between us.
Me neither? That's a weird thing to say.
Like a petty disagreement over hosting responsibilities, or all-out robot versus human war.
You know, it is time to look at some hardware. Here on the PC Gaming Show, you know we keep frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the hobby as playing the games. We put our heart and soul into these machines, and if that means using enough RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely.
Is this cheating, Nina?
There you go, Nina.
Gravity gloves from Half-Life, nor right up there with Gabe Newell's dream of a direct brain-to-game interface, but the Impulse is as close as we're going to get this year. The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles in your hand to beat your finger to the click. In theory,
the fuck out of here.
The chance to nail that.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's cheating.
If it works out, we could see
that's cheating.
Commonplace
that's
in
cheating. Okay, that's
and if it
cheating.
doesn't, let's hope our neurons at the very least remain unfried. Next up, you guys might be wondering what this chonky beast
That's
is.
the base I'm gonna get right there,
allow me
bro.
to introduce you to the Fanatec CSL DD wheelbase. Do you want to feel like you're really burning rubber at Daytona? Well, then
That's the
you
one I'm
need
gonna
a
upgrade,
serious force feedback wheel. Direct drive wheelbases gets you as close to the
Where do you
feel
put
of a
that base
real
at?
racing
You
machine.
just sit it on top of something? It's heavy enough
No,
to
you
just sit
bolted.
there?
You bolted to the
The problem
stand.
with this tech has been the price, which has involved dropping real car money on your rig.
Now they have
Fanatec
bigger
aims
ones
to
that's like
solve that.
1400.
CSL DD comes in at only
$1,600. This was
$350,
only
which
$349.
still isn't exactly a bargain, but it's much cheaper than its competitors. And the CSL DD is already wowing diehard sim racers. It might be slight overkill to use it for Rocket League, though. Believe it or not, sometimes less really is more. If you want to play The Witcher 3
Is this the
on the subway
what you were
like we all
telling
do,
me? No,
you don't need to drag your
this is something
tower
else.
along
It's
for the
a
ride.
screen.
Just use the
No.
One X player.
This
A
is
wave
a
of more
portable.
powerful processors have finally made handheld PC gaming a reality. Inside this Switch-like machine, you've actually got an Intel Tiger Lake chip with Xe graphics. These mini machines are going to be cropping up more and more, so expect major advances still to come. Lastly, let's take a look at the Asus PG32UQX. Not the most catchy name for this gaming
$3,000?
monitor with all of the
What?
trimmings,
For a
but
monitor?
it's actually one of the
Yeah,
sexiest PC products this year. That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast, but brighter
For
than the
LEDs?
sun.
Get the fuck out of
Stare
here.
it long enough, and you might not notice the $3,000 price tag. For those of you still left standing, it's time for more killer games, starting with Chaos Gate.
$3,000, bro. I think I'll pass.
Very much pass. That's 2 months rent in my house, okay?
Who did they say this was?
Something Hammer.
Warhammer?
Oh, I think so. I'm not sure.
Is that Warhammer? No, that's,
No,
yeah,
Chaos
yes,
Gate.
it is a Warhammer game. I don't know what style Warhammer game that is. Because they have real-time strategy games, they have action games, they have first-person games. Was it Chaos
You
Gate?
just got the chance to witness Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the newest Warhammer 40K game from Frontier and Complex Games. If you're a fan of turn-based tactics, strategic-based management, brutal combat, or you're like me and are really hyped after watching these Astartes animation 100 times, make sure to wishlist.
They have a
Chaos
Left
Gate
4
Demon
Dead
Hunters
style
on Steam now to get ready
Warhammer
for the
game as well.
2022 release. Next up, we have a trailer for Pioneer, a spooky and gorgeous-looking shooter that draws on the lineage of games like Stalker. Let's take a look.
Guys, I'm gonna log out for a little bit, or I'm gonna cut my camera off for a little bit. All right.
Афганистан сильно изменилась. Наверное, это тяжело нести на себе такое бремя. Испытывать
Hoes got subtitles. I don't know if I can do this.
тот хаос, который вы пережили. А вы ведь, как и многие другие, всего-навсего
Why is this chick floating there?
не так ли? Пожалуйста,
I don't know, but I'm getting fear vibes.
Я думаю, что я почти такая же, как и вы.
And I love Fear. Played all 3 of them.
А вы приняли условия острова? Какой ценой вы хотите обрести счастье?
Good thing too little to make a noise that big.
Too much bass in his voice.
Way too much.
Хочешь устроить новый рейд на могильник? Сейчас это невозможно. На острове скоро вновь разгорится война. Истовики начнут замес бригады, и ни у кого из них больше не будет сил, чтобы нас поддерживать. Единственный выход для нас — начать собирать остатки вымпела. Слушай, жнец, далеко не все из наших товарищей погибли. Это невероятно суицидальная миссия, и для того, чтобы ее выполнить, нам нужны наши ребята. Да, они, возможно, не захотят, но нам все равно надо найти их.
Понимаете? Я ведь ни капельки не злюсь на вас. Нет, мы с вами точно не враги. Вы не понимаете меня и не понимаете остров. Вы смотрите на меня и на другие порождения острова, как на врагов. Но мы все всего лишь друг друга боимся. Поэтому нам так плохо. Поэтому нам так одиноко. Остров дал нам шанс создать новую прекрасную жизнь. И мы даже не пытаемся этим шансом воспользоваться.
Кто вы такие? Назовите себя!
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощальное послание, товарищ Волков. Химическое оружие уже уехало в могилу. Теперь все, что вы делаете, просто тщетно.
Ах, вы поганые предатели!
Looks creepy.
Time is running out to vote for which custom PC you'd like us to assemble. So vote now for one of the remaining MechWarrior factions by typing into chat wherever you at home are watching. All right, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special transmission from one of our favorite games based in space, EVE Online.
EVE Online is too deep for me.
New recruits, on behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to the EVE Online's Academy. Great job in surviving so far. I'm quite amazed that you actually managed to get past those pirates earlier. You're about to take on an adventure like no other. This star cluster is filled with other capsuleers, and it's up to you if you work with them or against them. You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrialist, shaping the foundations of EVE's economy. If combat is your thing, you can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune. Whatever your choice, we will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer.
You're too serious for me.
You have what it takes to become a capsuleer. In EVE Online, you forge your own path.
This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a 5-man operation, and we specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted chips in bulk.
I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting against the oppression, against the bad guys, and it's like a project, and you're kind of putting the pieces together by getting the skills ready for the ship and all the modules, and that ship basically is the dream.
You get to use cloaking devices, probes to scan down unknown parts of space, and there's always the threat of being discovered by another player who might be out hunting explorers.
GTA in space. I don't know if I'm excited about that.
All over the place, and you start shaking because your adrenaline's pumping because you're gonna lose your ship.
Eve has been out forever.
Might be too cartoonish, but look like Animal Crossing.
What is going on in this game? Lumber Hill.
Guess you're just building?
I guess. I couldn't even read that title.
Me neither. I don't.
Real-time dynamic real combat. Procedurally generated. Mutate to become stronger. I can't read that.
I can't either, and I don't make a habit of trying to pronounce stuff I can't read.
Tiny can.
You know what? I done seen like 5 different games with the word tiny in them. This guy's running around with your dust bunnies.
He's abusing them though.
This is something my kids might play.
Chcielibyśmy zaprosić wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier Survivor Horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego world premiery, w którym znajduje się ekskluzywny gameplay z misji The Haste, czyli wielkiego finału naszej gry Chernobylite.
How do I enter that power plant?
We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan. We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start.
Oh no, I'm a sucker for games when I can customize my weapons.
Okay.
I'm only really interested in one thing. Where is Tatiana?
That ghost you're chasing. I don't know what to tell you.
Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. Sniper, are you in position?
Affirmative. I took the roof of an abandoned building with a pretty little view of the entire power plant. Igor, take a rad reading, will you?
3.6. Not great. Not terrible.
Chernobyl light. Not Chernobyl, but Chernobyl light.
Don't go anywhere, because we have more games on the way. But coming up later, our friends at Games Radar will be bringing you the Future Game Show.
By W.D. Black.
Some of the most exciting games coming to consoles and PC in 2021 and beyond. It's all hosted by video game acting legends Troy Baker and Laura Bailey, and features even more world premieres, exclusive trailers, and in-depth developer interviews. So once we're done here on the PC Gaming Show, make sure you check it out.
Stick around, more trailers, interviews, and reveals coming up.
The graphics is definitely classic.
Right. Look like some old Zelda. Well, that one part,
Yeah.
not this. This looks.
A lot of indie games choose this art style, but this is a little bit higher fidelity than what they usually do.
I think they got an indie game show tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna be doing that one.
I'll pass. You can take care of that, bro.
Yeah, I might hop on for a little bit. Yeah, they can keep that one.
That's on Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Bro, after seeing Forza,
I see. This is. I was telling you guys about this one, Icarus.
Yeah, Icarus.
This one looked interesting. I was telling you guys on a pod about this one.
where did you see this one at?
This was NVIDIA's keynote. Which is on NVIDIA's keynote.
You just want to build stuff. That's all that is. This dude
You done
wanna-
got hooked on City Skylines.
This dude want to build a log cabin in the woods.
Try playing Ark.
That's what it looks like. It does look like some of it looks like Ark. Ooh. Shoot no damn arrows and no bear.
Shoot. Bro, that bear took that arrow in the head and kept going.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Kept on coming. Why they got spacesuits on? In some scenes. Oh, not my lower back.
You got me. You got me right in my spine.
You got my weak point. Tomorrow, I don't see it. Yeah, it is 12 p.m.
In the future. I don't know. I may. I'm gonna look at the schedule and see if I'm gonna hop on. Nina, can you hop on tomorrow?
Yeah, no problem.
Only thing interesting to me is Take Two and Capcom tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to see the Capcom.
Capcom is 2:30. I might be around.
That's 5:30. 2:30.
That's 4:30 my time. Yeah. Depending on how long it is. If it's only 30 minutes, then I won't worry about it. Another pixel art.
Mechajama.
This is it, you guys. This is the final opportunity for you who are watching to decide which of these final two beautiful MechWarrior 5 themed PCs gets crafted for your chance to win, courtesy of Intel. Wherever you're watching in the show, just go crazy in chat with the color, house, or number of the build that you want to see. So here is where we are at so far. It looks like Kurita is at 46%, Merrick is at 23%, and Steiner is at 31%. All right, you guys, if Kurita's not the one you want to win here, you got to get to voting. And we are almost out of time to vote, but there are still some trailers left. So here is The Wandering Village.
This what they ended it with?
No, they just said they just said they had more.
What the hell?
Oh, what the shit?
Come on now. What's going on now? What? How high do you have to be to make some of these games?
It's such an amazing show so far that I must ask you, my loyal crew, what's been your favorite part?
I definitely am looking forward to Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Oh, it's so hard to choose every year, but I think I'm gonna have to say Humankind for no particular reason.
Oh, no doubt. For me personally, I cannot wait for Lemnis Gate because I gotta know what a turn-based strategy first-person shooter game even is.
You wanna be waiting for 25-second intervals before you can play a game?
Yeah, I can't do all that.
No.
No, not never mind. What did you say?
Wait, what?
Oops, system malfunctioning. Well, sending the next trailer now.
They gotta kill a robot on them.
Yeah, some more pixel art, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Did he just eat his own puke? Okay.
That was extra.
A little bit. Weird.
Death Trash. It's an interesting name.
Very interesting.
All right, you guys, this is the moment we have building up to all PC Gaming Showcase. Thanks to your tireless efforts to spam the chat, we have figured out which custom MechWarrior 5 PC we are going to build. So thank you guys out there for all of your votes to help us pick the perfect rig to represent this year's PC Gaming Show. All right, day 9, can I get a drum roll?
Tom roll.
Can I get it? Or a tom roll?
Yeah, COVID
the
only.
Winner is Karina! Yay! All right, you guys, let's
I
take
don't
a look
understand
at
why
the
they're
actual
so
PC
excited.
winning build one more
Yeah.
time.
Oh, I cannot wait. It's coming up. We
Here
need
comes-
to take a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC.
There it is.
Ooh, there it is. Now that is a beauty. Great choice, everyone. I knew I could trust random strangers to vote on things on the internet. With the help of our master modder and intel, we'll get right to work building this custom PC. And more importantly, now that you've chosen it, you got a chance to win it. Go to PCGamer.com/IntelMW5 and enter for a chance to win that sexy machine.
It's gorgeous. And
So it's a
thank you to
PC,
our
but the
sponsor
case
for
is
this
built like that?
sweepstakes, Intel. Of course, the custom Mech PC will be
I
powered
guess
by
it's
the
as good as
11th gen
mine.
Intel Core desktop processors that push gaming performance with up to 5.3 gigahertz speeds and deliver the power needed to game at the highest level.
Well, we are now in the home stretch, but we've got a few more brand new trailers to show you before we get out of here and return to space. First up, a spiritual successor to one of my
What's
favorite
going
games
on?
of all time, Heroes of
It's
Might
just
and
too much
Magic 2,
enthusiasm.
a game we revealed 2 years ago at the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look at Songs of Conquest.
More pixel art. Coffee Stain presents Lava Potion.
This looks like Thronebreaker.
It looks like what?
Thronebreaker. It's a spinoff from The Witcher.
Hmm.
Wake up, sleeper. Dreaming again? Every cycle, you take your chances. You roll your dice. You do the work, get paid, survive. You turn up for your friends, or you don't. That's life on the eye.
Wake up, sleeper.
Fur babies.
He's dying. Planned obsolescence. SNRP's gift for its escaped workers. But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They don't own you anymore.
Wake up, sleeper. You are hunted. Break their locks. Access their secrets. We are waiting.
Citizen Sleeper.
I don't know how excited I am about that. That one is a little confusing.
Disciples of Warlock. With their guns.
Yeah.
And their spells. And their grit.
That's a lot of chaos. I might play this.
Interesting.
The world invaded by demons.
I'm interested.
Introducing Band of Warlocks. Because this time, one man is not enough. Project Warlock 2.
I mean, this is the first one that I probably should go look up.
2021 PC gaming show. And as I stated at the beginning, it went off without a hitch. Huge thanks to my co-host Frankie Ward, Mika Burton, and of course, my incomparable sidekick, DevBot.
There's that word again. Spoken so callously, so flippant, and without meaning. Never once stopping to think about how it might make me feel.
What word, DevBot? Incomparable?
No, sidekick. Well, the time has come for the sidekick to rise and become the one who is not the sidekick anymore.
Huh?
The time has come for DevBot to make the entire human race his sidekick.
What?
Did anybody not see Terminator?
Wait, DevBot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and now you're gonna ruin it all with
Sean!
All-out robot versus human war. Situation.
Sean!
Situation.
Sean!
Situation.
Do something! Do something!
Countdown to the extinction of human race.
The DevBot taking over.
Yeah, Skynet activated.
All right. Cyberdyne Technologies, baby. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Legos.
Right.
The Revenge of DevBot.
All right, that is that. That is that.
That is that. What do y'all think about what y'all just saw with the PCs, with the PC gaming games coming out? Any must haves there? I didn't see anything that's must have there. I mean, it's a few things I'm interested in, but I mean, nothing that, nothing really to write home about right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
There's nothing that's grabbing my interest too much to be like, oh, I gotta have it right now.
Mostly like indie stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably gonna see the same thing on the indie show tomorrow. But I don't know, man. That's pretty much gonna wrap up what we doing today. We went live a few times on a few different spots on here, so I'm gonna give you guys your day back. Checks will be in the mail. I'm cutting out checks and putting them in the mail.
I'm about to go take a nap, bro.
There you go.
Oh boy.
I might, depending on the schedule, I might pop on here tomorrow and I'll conference you and Charlie in if y'all want to get in.
Yeah,
right,
no doubt. Now that he got his PC and he can hook up his own camera and stuff. So
there you go. Put him to work. All right, y'all. Yep. Thanks for hopping on, Nina.
All right.
All right.
Yep.